And the best every week, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
What's up, you guys? It's Kyle and RN here. We're back with another week of Smacked Raw's The Rewind. RN, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. We had a pretty dope show with the Wrestling with the Truth podcast. Like, it's always dope when we get on with them. So now we just got to get our own spin to it.
Yeah, dude. So that's going to be the challenge for today, is so that we don't have
I got some shit.
The same conversation that we had last night.
No, I got some different stuff because we didn't really talk about the Rumble itself. We just kind of talked about individuals in the Rumble. We didn't really actually talk about it. That's why I like going on with them, because like we spend like 60% of the time talking about other shit or just going completely off on random tangents. Like, that's why I love joining them, because it's weird how they're kind of like another version of us. So like our energy with them just matches so fucking well.
Well, this is what it is. BC says he admires when we talk about our off wrestling content.
Right.
So he stores that energy for when we get on. And so you have you and me going off the rails, and then him and Jay go off the rails. And that's how you got last night's 2-hour show, and probably only about like 70 minutes, maybe just over half of it was about pro wrestling. So
right. And it didn't feel like 2 hours. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I like when he said it's 2 hours, like, holy shit, it is been 2 hours.
I had a blast, man. I could have hung out all night. Yeah. Oddly enough, it's like one of the situations where I really wish I had a beer to crack. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was like, dude.
Yeah,
this
it's
great,
always
man,
those things
down.
like when you're just shooting the shit with your boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's really playing. You're not really talking about anything, but you're just talking and shit. Like,
the two motherfuckers that support our sobriety the most are the ones that make us want to drink.
I swear I was thinking the same thing. Like, just fucking crack a cold one and fucking could talk to them all night. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Our two biggest supporters are the ones that make us want to drink the most.
Yeah, man.
You definitely got to clip this so we can tag them in.
If that ain't some fucked up stuff, man. Look, you guys, if you're new to the show, this is The Rewind. RN and I talk about essentially like the latest week in pro wrestling, whether it be the kayfabe storylines, that the stuff that we're enjoying the most, or news and rumors. It's a pretty loose structured show. We like to just have a free flowing conversation. So thank you guys for joining us. You can always catch our shows live on twitch.tv/SmackedRaw. So the joke is that we record on Sundays, but we hardly ever make it to Sunday. So this is breaking news as of today. Smacked Raw is The Rewind. We are moving from Sundays, even though we're recording this on a Monday. And we're just going to fucking Tuesdays, folks. Tuesdays at 9.
Cut the difference.
It's gonna be a much easier time for us to record. I don't know if you can hear. I got Jess cracking up over here next to me.
We literally didn't make it. Like, we push it further out. Like, the whole deal is we try and do it on Sundays so we don't have to push it out. So like, we're kind of current, and we just gave you push it out another extra day. So
the idea is like, Jessica. I like to record on Sundays because the idea is that Jess gets home and she normally passes out, so I have the night free.
Right.
But the issue is I work open to close, so I always start out the day motivated to shoot the show, and then after working like 10 hours at work, it's like I come home and I'm just like feel like shit. And you and I will talk each other out of it. Like, hey man, let's go do it on Monday.
Well, because the same thing, like, it's almost opposite for me. Like, I stay in the house and I'm trapped in this fucking prison of an apartment all fucking week. So Saturdays and Sundays, like, I pack my weekends up so I can spend as less fucking time as possible in the house on the weekends. And then like I coach and stuff and everything. So like the weekends always suck for me.
Yeah. So we're saying screw it. You know, Mondays would work, but you got to compete with Raw. We're a wrestling show trying to shoot live at the same time the most popular wrestling show on TV airs. So that don't make much damn sense. So you know what? We feel big enough. We'll compete with NXT live. That's what we'll do. We'll compete with the second hour of NXT. That's when we'll go live. Noob's in the chat though. Man,
what up,
long
Noob?
time no see, Noob. Says, how did you guys enjoy the Rumble? As a pay-per-view, I'm going on record saying it's one of the most enjoyable pay-per-views I've seen in years. There is a caveat. I was like 40 minutes behind, so I was able to fast forward all the segments that were in between the matches, and then that Hardy performance, which RN told me was like garbage.
Well, and listen, I'm not in the country or anything like that, but like I do like some, like my buddies are kind of into it, so I do like some of his songs. Like he's not bad, but live, that shit was about as trash of a performance as you can get. Like he sounded terrible live, like terrible.
I joked on Wrestling with the Truth, and I said that every time I hear Hardy, it's always the same reaction. I look up expecting one of the Hardy Boys, and then it's
right.
Just WWE announcing anybody named Hardy outside of the Hardy Boys is always going to throw me off. All right, I'm sorry.
I'd like when they dropped the card like a few days before, I was like, a Hardy performance. What the fuck? Jeff Hardy about to come do the fucking light show or some shit? Like,
yeah, dude. Noob says the pitch black match was good visual wise. It's terrible in terms of match quality. I'll get into that, man. Actually, now I've had a couple nights to wrestle on that match. I think I've changed my stance on it. But if you guys ever miss our live stream, which will once again be live Tuesdays nights, 9 p.m. starting next week, we put all of our shows up on youtube.com/SmackDrop You can watch the video version of it there. I highly recommend it. We have a lot of fun shooting these. Plus, you can see all the live chat in the side. Jesus Christ, Jessica almost just died. Oh, my God.
you got to give some sort of like prep. No one knows she's sitting right behind you. I didn't
Jess
even fucking know.
Jess is in the studio with me. Sorry. Jess is just off camera. Jess, say hi. She's having a heart attack. The chair she's sitting in almost just fucking broke, dude. I don't know if you can hear her laughing in the back, but.
Well, before we started recording, he was like, yeah, Jess is going to join us in the studio tonight. And then like 2 seconds later, she fucking pops like a fucking cat or something from behind him, scared the shit out of me. I was like, I didn't know she was already there. I thought she was about to join us.
That's another reason why you should watch the video version of the show, folks. Is you might catch my wife.
Put her ass on camera.
Workman's comp.
Put her on camera. Camera.
They're saying camera, Jazz.
What? No. DJ and him come make a cameo every damn week. Get on camera.
All right, there we go. That's all you're getting,
All
folks. Right. Fucking shit, dude.
Where the boys at? They ain't did their cameo.
They're
yet.
in bed. They're in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's past 9 o'clock. They're in bed.
Oh yeah, it's a school. Yeah, it's school night. Stuff.
And all the audio versions of the show is found pretty much on any audio platform you can find out there. We're on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. Maybe I'll have enough presence of mind to start reading off those 5-star reviews again next week.
We say that every week next week.
Yeah. And patreon.com/SmackDrop Podcast if you want to support the show. Fucking shit. All right, we're off to a great start, RN. We're hitting the ground running here.
These are the best shows. I'm sorry, they always are.
You know, Chad Gable's just having a banger with Seth Rollins right now. I'm watching. I'm behind like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, what was it? What the fuck? That was like an hour ago. I didn't start until like 8:45 either. Really.
Yeah.
I just can't rewind.
Dude, are you into the shush thing?
Not really.
I can't decide if I like it or not, man.
He's so dope in the ring though. Like I give him a pat. Like I don't give him shit for it. Like it's not that I hate it, but I don't like it either. But like I said, he's so dope in the ring. Like that match was a fucking banger, like literally a banger. So I kind of like give him, and he's got to have something like, because if not, he's just the Kurt Angle knockoff that wrestles. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like at least he has something.
He's like the he just reminds me of like being the villain in Billy Madison, just trying to keep Billy from graduating.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know.
It's all right. Sells T-shirts, so that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah, the shush T-shirts, they do sell. You see people with them.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble happened this weekend, everybody. It was on Saturday. We got to see Cody Rhodes make his triumphant return in number 30 and win the Rumble, along with Rhea Ripley became just the fourth person in Royal Rumble history and the first female to go from the number 1 spot to winning the Rumble. How you feeling about it? The women are only in 4 Rumbles in, and we've already had the first female go from 1 to 30. Do you feel like we gave it away too early, or is it good timing?
No, I mean, because honestly, like how it lines up and like how their roster is, like it's believable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it.
I love, dude. Jess is over here talking like she's in the conversation, but she's talking under her breath, like she's answering my questions.
Put her on the fucking show. Get a mic, Jess.
She don't want to, man. She don't want to.
Well, leave her off camera. Just give her a mic.
No. I mean, we do what they do over on putting you over. Yeah, just give her a mic and she can stay off camera. She can hang out with us like on a special occasion. Maybe I want to hear her.
I want to hear her thoughts because she's in it, but she's not really in it. So like,
yeah,
I'm always interested to hear, and especially from a woman's perspective too. Like, what do they think?
Hey, the shows always did better too back when Jess would actually hop on. Like dude, the live interaction always went up when Jess's fat ass got on here. Not that you're fat. I meant like in a literal sense. You have a big ass.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And where the camera's at, it's level with it. It's fantastic. Whenever you would walk in shot.
Okay, I'm about to go in the other room.
All right, I'm sorry, baby. I'll leave you alone. But
women out there, listen.
Yeah, man.
We like big asses.
Big asses all day. Take it all day.
All day, every day.
Fuck, dude. As a pay-per-view as a whole, RN, where are you at now? Where you at with it?
I told you it was a mid. I went back and watched some of it. It's still mid for me. Like, I know I'm the Triple H guy and I always measure his cock when he comes out and stuff like that. But it was mid for me. Like, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible by any means. Like, it had some great stuff. Like the Cody and Gunther at the end was the best match of the night to me. Even the Mountain Dew Pitch Black, like, it wasn't terrible. Like, I got it and it looked cool as shit, but like, it was kind of mid too. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, and I hated the timing of the Sammy stuff. I know we got to do it and we have to get it done, but like, I don't want to be a part of that tribe where every team or anything that gets together has to end
dive into
quickly.
that. Are you saying that the segment itself wasn't entertaining?
Which one?
And you felt it was too early, or are you saying you were entertained by it, but if it were up to you, you would have changed it?
Yeah, if I would have changed. No, it was by far, it was fucking gut-wrenching and amazing and an emotional roller coaster. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it wasn't fucking amazing TV and really had you going and like Willy Woney, all that. Like, no, I'm not saying that at all. It's still the best thing on TV. It was still the best segment of the week. I don't know if it barely topped the trial on Raw, but it was still dope. But like, I'm just one of those people like,
dude, it's Raw.
This is so good and so dope. Like, why do we have to end it? Like, why do we need to break it up? Like, I'd rather keep teasing it and keep that in the back of our mind. So then when they do finally do it, they kind of spring it on us. Now they set it up so it's like we knew it was coming. So, and if we don't get Roman Sammy at fucking, I know that's what everybody's reporting, but if we don't get that, like, to me, it was all for nothing. Like, the blow off should not be a tag team match.
I'd say that, like, it leaves me wanting Sammy versus Roman at Mania more than anything else now. Like, that is just where it feels for me. Whoa.
That was my
Whoa, RN. Just got a view of RN's lap. That was, I did not consent to that. But no, it's yeah, that's the match I want to see the most. I mean, I want to see Cody with a world title. So in my brain, it's Roman and Sammy, or Cody and Roman for night 1, and then Sammy and Roman to close out Mania.
I think they should do it at Elimination Chamber, get it out the way.
That's what I feel is actually gonna happen.
That's what everybody's reporting, everybody's saying. Like,
yeah,
I just don't want the blow off to be a tag team match between him and Kevin versus the Usos. Like, all the work and everything we've done this year for that to be the blow off, to me, I feel like is a failed point. Like, it's going to be a banger and it's going to be a highly touted match, but like, I feel like that's not the way to end this.
Yeah, and plus none of the story beats are leading us towards anything between Sammy and the Usos. You know what I mean? Like, it's
going to happen.
Yeah, I mean
that's what this has always been going for anyway.
Yeah, it's just going to be weird. I have to see the follow through from the fallout, from them. I can't wait. It was like that was like the one time I was bummed that the pay-per-view happened on Saturday is because they put an extra show between it and Raw. And most likely, unless it's already happened, I don't actually expect much from it until SmackDown because they're all SmackDown wrestlers anyway.
Right. I missed the first 30, 40 minutes of Raw anyway, so I don't know.
I'm catching up. Right now they got Damage Control's Io Sky taking on Candice LeRae.
Yeah,
with,
that's like where I came in.
With your girl Mia Yim Meechin. She's just over on ringside cheering her on.
Lame shit.
What's her character, man? What is Mia Yim?
The same thing. The Blasian, just with a fucking Asian name. Like she's trash. She is so ass, bro. Like nothing about her is good. Like she's not as good in the ring as everyone acts like she is. No character. She's so damn dry and like boring. Like
she's dry.
Yeah, it's like she tries to act niggerish, but it just doesn't come across to me. Like I'm a black person. I'm a real nigga. Like. And it just don't come across to me. Like, I know that's what she wants it to come across and, like, trying to be urbanish. Like, but, like, come on, bro. Like,
I know,
just stop.
Man. You know, here's the thing, though, is, like, I don't disagree with you. I just, you know, from a cultural standpoint, I can't really just be that vocal about it.
Yes, you can.
I know.
How long have we been doing?
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
How long have me and you together been doing?
Shit, we've been doing it now for... Probably 2.5 years.
3 years in January. 3 years on the 9th.
So it was 3 years in January. Oh yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. I forgot the show turns 4 this year. For some reason. Yeah.
So you've been doing a show with a real nigga for a long time. You know what is for the culture and what's not. You can say it. And you know that me and Yim shit is not for the culture.
Hold on. I just realized your mic's not picking up. Give me one more moment, okay? Yo, look, we actually have an audience in person, man. So, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Corbin's pants look like Nation of Domination-ish. All right, what were we saying?
You said that I was like the real N-word or something. I don't know.
No, I said you've been on the show with a real nigga.
Oh, I've been on the show with one. Oh, damn. Okay.
You know what's for the culture and what's not. You know exactly what you're talking about. So, and if your white North Kakalaki ass knows that shit ain't right and it ain't linking up right, that tells you all you need to know. Let's just keep it a buck.
If I'm picking up on it, that means people in the culture really are picking up on it.
Let's keep it a buck. If you're even catching on that it's not for the culture, we don't really need to go that deep into it. That's all I'm saying. Like, is that not true though? Like, seriously,
this is something Scooby-Doo and the gang could easily solve.
Yeah. Bruh, rip the mask off.
Just rip the mask off. It's like Candice Michelle under there.
Right. And the worst part is like her shit like outside, like she does have that vibe and that energy, but like trying to put it on camera, like I think she tries too hard.
Yeah.
For it to come across. Like I don't know what it is. Like it just doesn't connect with me, and it should, because like she's a black woman. Like they don't want to say that or make it that way, but she is a black woman. Like
yeah,
but it just doesn't come across.
And to clarify, and just so that I'm interpreting it correct, and anybody that might be listening, it's not that you're saying there's anything wrong with her not how do I put it? The problem isn't that you don't feel that she represents the culture enough, is you feel that the character portrayal is not authentic, and that's why it comes off cringy, not who she is as a person.
No, it has nothing to do with her. Like her as a person, like I feel her, like her Twitter and shit and everything, like, and like how she portrays herself when she's not in character.
Yeah,
I get it. I fucks with it. I understand it. Like that's why I don't like her so much, is because I know that's there, but for some reason she can't translate it to her characters that she's been trying to portray for damn near her whole fucking career. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about Kofi and all them too. At certain points, like bro, like
Jess just exclaimed. She just said she's like she's black.
Yeah. The Blasian is the bad Blasian is literally was her moniker on like the Indies and shit.
She's Blasian. Look,
Yeah.
I shouldn't make fun of Jess because I actually didn't know Sasha Banks was black for years.
Oh my God! What did you think she was,
Dude? Maybe I think my TV settings were like turned up or something. I don't fucking know, dude.
You had your TV setting on KKK
I thought,
with
I
like
thought
what
she was
the
like
fuck?
mulatto. I thought she was mixed.
That's still black, bro. Like, come on, man. Nobody's like that's a mixed girl. No one said that. They call them that's a black person too.
And Kofi is I don't put him in that same
All right, man. All right.
No,
Once
seriously,
again,
that was the
though, at
same.
least I'm not alone. Like, it turns out a lot of people didn't know Bailey was Latino, though.
No, I did not know Pam was Latino. I always thought Pam was a white woman too.
I had
I'm not
no
gonna lie.
idea, dude. She's too thick.
I just thought she was a really tan
She
white
got-
woman.
She got so much cake she can open up a bakery.
What she got? It's so many things that like throws you off. Like she's got cake like a motherfucker. She got the haircut that says she has a black son that she's just trying to raise a king. And she drives a Maxima. He's tan and shit too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's too many things. Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give anybody a pass on that one.
Yeah.
And her name's Pam, bro.
name's
Like what
Pam.
the fuck? I mean, I know that's kind of racist. Us saying there ain't no Latino people named Pam, but I mean, like, come on, bro.
Fucking hell, man. Oh, dude, Eel almost died.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So, if anybody could tell, man, this is gonna be a loosely structured show today. Going into the Rumble, RN, we did a show last night, Wrestling with the Truth podcast, where we kind of broke down the Rumble, gave our general thoughts. Pam, hold on. JJ says Pam isn't white. She says she can't throw down in the kitchen. It's obvious. Yeah, I don't know.
man.
You know what? Bailey does strike me as the type of person that probably can't cook.
That's why I think she can because
think she
you
can?
don't get all that ass from sitting on your ass not doing nothing. Something put that back there. Some empanadas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something put that tamales, something put that back, that junk in that trunk. I guarantee you she can cook.
This now, if I ever become professional enough to interview any of the WWE wrestlers, that'll be the first thing I want to know is like, hey, Bailey, can you cook? Like, fuck anything else. Like, I don't care. Like, how did you, form the Four Horsewomen? What was it like transitioning from the hugger to the Karen? Like, no, I don't care about any of that. I just want to know, can you throw down in the kitchen?
I guarantee you,
I
I guarantee you she can. I'm sorry.
Will and Allison just popped up. The saying, "What's up?" Allison says, "Just wanted to come
What's
by
up,
say
guys?
hey. I'm still working, stuck on a big project." Well, you and Will are always working, Allison. We know.
Right.
But it was good.
We were the problem in the relationship.
Jess is convinced that Will and Allison are an item. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I always thought they were too. I didn't know till recently that they were.
apparently they got to tell everybody they're not married.
I thought they were. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought they were.
They are like they have like that bond of like a really long tag team. Let's just say
Right.
they
It's a very long partnership.
there's a very long partnership between the two. That's actually legit. Like they've known each other since like high school. I think if I know the chronological order of things between these two, they've been friends since high school. 19 years, Will says.
Sheesh.
Yeah. No, dude, their chemistry is. You can't. I mean, dude, everybody thinks it. Just every time they would leave and like Jess was part of it, Jess would just like whisper to me like they are totally a couple. I was like, Jess. That was the gossip.
That's pretty legit.
So, RN, you say the Royal Rumble was mid.
Yes, it was mid.
How is it mid?
I don't know, just like I know I bitch about the old people coming back, but like just no really surprises besides Booker T, which literally is not a surprise, and like fuck Booker T. And the stuff with Ray, like I got it, like but like at least show him like knocked out in the back or something, and then replace him with somebody if you have, you know what I'm saying? Like just maybe throw in a random NXT guy like Triple H in the back, like oh shit, we're down somebody. You're up, kid. You know what I'm saying? Like something. But I will say this, that I told all y'all so. I've been proven right.
About what?
Dominic Mysterio. Told y'all he was going to be fucking dope. I told y'all he is the truth in the future. He is the most hated man in wrestling and gets the most legitimate fucking heat and booze, bro. He did hard time. He knows what it's like to be on the wrong side of the tracks. I told y'all he was going to be the truth. I told y'all.
Con Dom. What is Prison Dom?
Prison Dom.
Prison Dom's dope. He brought it up at the beginning of Raw. He brought up about them jumping Ray and everything. Dude, I love his cringy ass character. It's good.
Yes.
Because you know what? It's because obviously he's grown up to a degree, let's say privileged, being part of that big luchador family, famous dad, all of that. So you're naturally gonna have that like sense of entitlement or like just like that envious feeling. You just go ahead and build a character out of it. So you know what I mean? Because you would totally picture some privileged kid who's got rich parents, never had to work for anything in his life, to spend half a day in jail waiting to get bailed out, to come out and say they've done hard time.
We all know those kids. We all know one of those kids whose parents had a real good marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking everything, but he's the one that wants to sell weed and be a thug and shit. And his mom and dad are driving around in Mercedes and shit and everything like that. Like we all know that kid or that person. And I love every fucking bit of it. I love it. And it's like that Chael Sonnen thing that I was talking about. He was like, my dad made 100. Yeah, my dad made 100K, but not every year.
Not every year. And our maid, she only came 2 days a week.
What do you think we did those other days?
What do you think we had to do? We had to carry trash out.
We struggled. I'm like, oh my God, that shit is fire, bro. That's what I think of every time I see Dominic coming out talking about 2 hours he spent in jail on Christmas.
Should reach out to Chael. Ask Chael to do like a voiceover for Dom. Do a video package for like a hype video package.
Right.
Oh, it would blend so well. It'd be so
That's
good.
just dope. I love, like I said, I told y'all, like, you just got to give him some time. Like, he is probably a 29 generation fucking wrestler, bro. Like, all them are still his god dad, everybody. Like, he was built for this. Like, we felt the same way about Randy when he first started. Nobody thought Randy was going to be who he became. They thought he was a punk. They thought he was getting shots that he really didn't deserve. Like, all the same shit they say and feel about.
Dom's so
Dom.
Is the ceiling is limitless for that kid.
Right. And now, like I said, you just had to pull a Bama. Give it some time.
Yeah, the sky is the limit with him. No, so far, I mean, they're taking like the right steps. You do like his career so far is you did the tag team with your dad. It went a little far, but it allowed you to get exposure and all of that. And it was a very safe angle. And then the inevitable breakup, and then now they've found such a fitting character for it.
Listen,
I love it.
Listen, just take a step back and listen. Isn't that exactly what they did with fucking Randy Orton?
Pretty much, man. Yeah.
No, pretty much. That's literally what they did.
Hold on. So he started out like generic babyface, but he got injured, right? And
yeah, but then he had some shit with his dad,
giving like the updates on the shoulder and everything.
Yeah, but that was with his dad coming to the ring with it, helping him and shit too.
It's true.
And then after that, he joined a faction with a bunch of veterans and a star.
It's true. God damn it. Judgment Day is the new evolution.
I mean,
does that make Finn? Is Finn Balor the Ric Flair?
No, Finn Balor's the Triple H.
Who's Finn's the Triple H?
I'm not counting fucking Flair in that technically, but
no, Finn's Flair.
I guess Finn would technically be fair. Rhea's Triple H.
Huh?
I guess Rhea would have to be Triple H.
Yeah, Rhea's Triple H. Oh fuck. Okay.
She just won the Rumble. She's about to be in the main event, so technically. No.
Yeah, okay. Rhea's Triple H.
Finn would have to be Triple H and Ric Flair combined.
Yeah, okay. He can be them both.
But either way, but I'm just saying, that it's the same fucking trajectory. Yeah, just think about how he was when he first got with them. Like, it was awkward, it was weird, and now it's fits like a fucking glove.
Yeah, man. He needs a good finisher though, because what's his finisher right now? It's the frog splash.
I don't even know if he has one.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if he has one.
It's just his dad's finisher and Ray's finisher.
What else I was thinking? Trying to think.
Yo, Liv's gear still fucked me up, man.
Oh yeah, the leaky
the
titty.
leaky titties. Yeah, you guys left me hanging on Wrestling with the Truth with that.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I never paid
that.
that.
Like what I meant. Y'all just like stared at me.
I literally never paid much attention to Liv. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, she's bad as fuck. Like, I think she's maybe the most beautiful woman in the whole company. But like, I never really pay attention to her when she gets in the ring.
Dude, her gear was distracting to me because she had. If anybody was like, dude, what the fuck you mean leaky titties? Go back, look at her gear. She's got eyeballs on where her nips are, and the eyeballs are crying, and it just makes it look like she's fucking lactating. That's all I could think about the whole goddamn.
I'll be right back.
All right, so RN's dipping. Watching a recap. Do you guys think that was that the character for Asuka is that Kana? I think that's supposed to be Kana, right? Kana. She was like this badass Japanese wrestler. I'm gonna have to go back now because like I love the visual, like the face paint that she has, like the psycho clown, I guess, face paint. What's huh?
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah, she's fucking badass. And she changed
Oh,
her
fuck
wrestling
the guy.
style. It was totally more.
Dog just took a giant shit right
Yeah.
in the middle of my floor.
She's not a good guy.
What the hell happened with you, RN?
My dog just took a huge shit right in the middle of my floor.
You say dog took a shit in the middle of the floor?
Oh yeah, right in the middle of the floor.
No,
Yeah.
no, bro. And you sitting in it now?
I had to go. I just went and cleaned it up real quick.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Thank God, dude.
Yeah.
I'm about to do the
That's-
whole show just like nose burning.
I couldn't do it. That's why I said, hold up, I'll be right back.
Well, your
That's my
dogs
fault.
are- Luckily for you, your dogs are small though.
Yeah, them ain't no small pals of shit, bro.
I had a for a brief period.
I don't have any Frenchies, by the way. Like, I breed Frenchies. My brother has. I don't have Frenchies. I got a fucking bully and a fucking 70-pound mutt. Like, I don't have small dogs.
Oh wow, you have a dog that's 70 pounds?
Yeah, I got a fucking. He's Australian Shepherd and Pit Bull.
That's a big fucking dog, bro.
Yeah, he's pretty big. And then fucking stupid dog that shit, the puppy. She's about 50 pounds too.
Jesus. My dogs are like medium size. I think Copper is like 50 pounds roughly.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte's about 10, 15 pounds lighter than him. We had an English Mastiff for a brief period of time when I was a teenager, almost 20-ish, and I remember this dog was mom like quote unquote rescued him. I don't know where mom got half the dogs that she got. I'm not I think she just like surfed Craigslist and was constantly just picking dogs up. It was a circus, man. It was a circus at our house. We always had way too many pets. To this day, I kind of have that habit still a little bit too, because I think some people think that we're a bit excessive because we got 2 dogs and a cat. But,
That's like fucking normal. That's normal white family behavior.
But
I want a fucking cat.
back to the English Mastiff, though. I remember Jess snorted. By the way, you got her to snort. Fucking was passed out at my mom's house once, and instantly woke up like the dog had shit in the room. And I am telling you, man, it took a shovel. Like ever since then, all I can think about is that scene in fucking Jurassic Park where they walk up like on this like mountain,
and she's like fucking like sticking her whole arm in it.
Dude, it was like that. I had no idea an animal could carry that much in itself. I was like, because it's more than like what I would do. Like as a person, like as a human, he outshit me.
He probably was 150 pounds or more. That's the biggest breed of dogs in the world.
Well, he's up there. He's not a bull mastiff, but he's up there. I had a buddy who stood at I think like 5'7" 5'8", and when that dog got on his hind legs, he was bigger than him. Like
English Masters are the biggest dog breed in the world.
They are big, bro. Jay. Allison says, I'm going to need one of y'all to come and see Cocaine Bear with Will so I don't have to. RN's going to be the funniest fucking person. Watch that movie with.
I cannot wait to see that fucking movie.
Dude,
like, I am fucking locked in for that. Just for the simple fact, I just want to see how crazy they make it because I know what the actual story is, and it's not. I'm sure it's not. It's nowhere near as crazy what the movie's going to be. But I'm ready to see what it's going to be.
You can tell they're not taking themselves seriously. Like this is set up to be the next what Sharknado?
I don't think it's gonna be.
You know
I don't think it's
remember
that
how like
bad.
Sharknado became a cult classic? It's like a
Right.
shitty ass movie, but it's like held in high regards.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the fucking movie. Like I literally, once I looked it up, because I was keeping up with that one bear that was just like terrorizing the Northwest, like breaking into people's shit, and they couldn't catch him,
Yeah.
and he was fat as fuck. Like I was keeping up with that. So like then when that's right when I heard about the Cocaine Bear movie, I'm like, oh yeah, we definitely gonna check that shit out.
How you around animals, man? Do you get freaked out? You
No,
breed dogs, so I imagine you're
I fucking love
you're
animals. Animals have
acclimated to
been
animals, right?
before wrestling and like before I became a nerd. Like animals were my first love. Like National Geographic, all that shit. Like zoos. Like I've probably been to every zoo in this fucking probably around the last 5 or 6 states. I've been to a different zoo in. So I fuck with animals heavy. That's like always been my thing.
Allison said her internet fucked up the moment we read it out loud. She didn't hear the response. RN will go. He'll be funnier to watch it with. Like I'll just say like and like I'll freak out. RN might actually provide some funny commentary.
Oh, absolutely. That's my
You're a
job
little
at
bit
all
more,
movies.
You're a little bit more witty, like in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
I have to like think out my shit.
That's why we compliment
That
each other.
movie's gonna be fucking bonkers though.
I cannot wait for that fucking
For,
movie.
for
Literally.
any of the viewers that like aren't aware, look up the preview for Cocaine Bear. It is in the title. It's a bear that ingests a ton of cocaine and then just goes on a murderous spree, and it's based off of a true fucking story.
Yes.
That's the
The
craziest
bear, I think the
part
bear
about it.
had like 70 pounds of cocaine jam packed in his stomach or something. And when did Judgment Day become a fucking street gang, bro? It's like watching Colors or something, bro. Like what the hell? Like when did I thought they were like
Who's
horror,
becoming
like a
gang?
cult shit?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Judgment Day, bro. Like they're literally a gang banging street gang, bro.
Oh yeah, dude. They're like they're straight out of like
Malibu's
Saints
most
Row.
wanted shit, bro.
Like Saints Row, Malibu's Most Wanted.
Wait till you see fucking what's his name? Damian Priest with his bandana on, bro.
Yeah, no, they are getting more colorful.
Yeah, they're literally gangbangers. Yikes.
Allison says, I didn't want to go. Will says, fuck yeah, Cocaine Bear.
I can't wait for that shit.
So who's Rhea gonna face? Rhea won the Royal Rumble, by the way. We're still talking about the Royal Rumble, folks, but anyways,
Allegedly.
you guys are just along for the ride. Who the fuck's going? Who's Rhea gonna face, bro?
It's got to be Bianca. That's the biggest match they can have.
Yeah,
I mean, to me, like I don't see.
Her and
Any,
Bianca have already faced off each other for a while, right? But yeah, because you do that, and then be great is fucking Asuka facing Charlotte. Get that win back at Mania.
I don't. Maybe. I mean, I'd like that better than most things. But how you getting Oscar over to fucking SmackDown?
Either way, Allison says that she picked Charlotte. That must have because I have Raw playing right now, but I can only pay.
I didn't come till
20% of, like my attention to it, if that.
Same. Yeah. Oh, she did pick Charlotte because I didn't see
picked
that. Like I
Charlotte.
said,
Charlotte versus Rhea. I mean, okay, they're gonna play up like
we already had that too.
I mean, they've already had a mixture of all the matches, but
Right.
they'll probably play up how like Rhea debuted as like generic Charlotte.
Right.
That's what they'll.
Well, they had that NXT match. Remember for the title? That's what Charlotte got the NXT title off of.
Yeah, man. It'll be interesting. If Rhea's fucking awesome, and dude, you know what? If Rhea takes it off of Charlotte, Rhea becomes like, no doubt, like the biggest baby face in the fucking company.
Well, my thing is, what does that say about the Judgment Day if she does win the SmackDown title?
Rhea's the fucking leader of Judgment Day. Like
Well, yeah, I
at
guess.
this point, Rhea's the leader. It started with Edge, it transitioned to Finn, and then once people started fantasizing about Rhea raping Dominic, fucking she just became the man of the group.
Well, we'll see. I mean, because like you said, it is that third wall's kind of broke down on us. So I guess they could just phase over to fucking SmackDown because they followed her.
Yeah, man. Alice says she basically said Charlotte's top dog, and to beat top dog, you got to beat top dog. Yeah, Ric Flair stuff. Baby, why you got your titties out over here? What the fuck are you doing? This is distracting as fuck. I'm trying to shoot a podcast, and Jess got her tits like halfway out, just fucking playing with them off camera. Like, what the fuck are you doing? This is what you do when you watch The Bachelor? Because that's what she's watching. She's watching The Bachelor. And I wish you could see this, too. It's fucked up. She has her phone propped up on her laptop, and the laptop is on like the fucking screensaver mode. So she's got this 15-inch display doing nothing right behind her little phone screen that she's watching The fucking Bachelor on. This is live on Facebook too, by the way, so I don't know, like family might be watching this.
So great.
You should check it out. You should pull Facebook up on your computer, see if anybody saw that.
Listen, family, we do fucked up shit. It happens. Get over it.
It's confirmed. Family does watch it because my stepdad told me he knew we were coming to Maine because of a clip. So he's like, yeah, I saw you say you had some plans for Christmas and you couldn't say it because someone might be watching. I was like, you saw that shit? Thank fucking God I didn't just go off like just spilling the beans.
Well, you technically did a couple times.
Yeah, I did. You have no idea how comfortable it is to be free. JJ's on your side. Yeah, JJ's dope. Yes, girl, preach. Yeah, these live streams do great whenever Jess is around, you know?
That's why she should be on camera, at least have a mic.
That's why she should be on camera.
Or at least have a live mic, woman.
Yeah, we'll set it up for next week, man. I'll get her on here at some point.
I can't think of nothing about fucking Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Dude, the Mountain Dew match. You know, in hindsight, I'm not as mad at it now.
I never was mad at it. Like,
visually, it was fucking cool.
That's what I said. Like, it was dope. Like, it was literally some like
fucking awesome, man.
It was literally some like marker shit from college, bro. Like, I dug it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't, and just like with brace paint and shit and all that. Like, it was dope. Like, even LA Knights trunks and shit. Like how it reacted to the black line. Like all of that was dope. It's just the match was blah as fuck, and it made LA Knight look like a bitch. And then he got jumped on by an old man afterwards. Like, so like it was just all set up. Like, that's why I didn't want this. It's not that I didn't want him to have a match with Bray or be in a good like position. It's like I didn't want him to end up looking like a bitch out of all of this. Like, why did they pick him? They just switched him back to being LA Knight. He was finally getting on the roll, and then you feed him to Bray. Smart.
Yeah. It is what it is. We're going to quickly move to the next story beat, and it'll be behind us. Luckily, you know, it followed. It's the match that directly followed the men's rumble, right?
I think so, yeah.
So it's like a palate cleanser. You know, people are already exhausted and everything from the rumble. It is what it is. I ain't gonna hate it. I don't think it was like really. I don't want to say that the match. I don't want to say that it wasn't like good, because like it was. You know, it wasn't like just it was very like compelling, like shallow though. Like visually, it looked really cool. It kept my attention for about as long as it could have, which was like all of 5 minutes. Yep. And then they were out. It wasn't like the deepest thing. I mean, it was a fucking Mountain Dew logo everywhere. It was just a 5-minute commercial for fucking Mountain Dew.
And that's why I didn't like. That's why I don't want to shit on it, because it is what it is. Like, we knew that going in, right? I'm gonna get that bag, man. I'm not mad at that at all. You know what I'm saying?
I loved Xia Li and Zelina Vega doing a mini little Street Fighter on the apron.
Yeah.
I actually thought that shit was dope as fuck, dude. Xia Li bumped off. If you go back and watch it, Xia Li bumped off the apron way harder than she had to.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Zelina barely touched her, and Xia just fucking...
Zelina's literally like 14 pounds.
Yeah, like pole vaulted herself off of that shit, like, so hard.
The thing that I hate the most is that I love Michelle McCool and everything, and I thought it was dope she came out, but her going like 35 minutes in Uggs, like, come on, bro.
Dude, the first Rumble was the most atrocious because I think she had like the most eliminations. Like they gave her like one of the big things from the very first Rumble. It was either that or she was like the Iron Woman. It was one of the two. Like she was a very big part of the first Rumble. And then we didn't see her again for years until the Undertaker documentary, you know. The Last Ride.
Who?
Which Rumble did you prefer?
Oh, sorry, I got caught up. I thought he said Moose. No, it's fucking Rick Boogs is back. Trash.
Rick Boogs?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Rick Boogs, man. I'm an air guitar with him.
He's about to wrestle Miz. You ain't got there yet. And I prefer the men's Rumble. The women's Rumble was okay. Well, like they were neck and neck. Like I don't want to sound like I think one was that much better. I just love, I love this version of Cody, and I love Gunther. Like he's like one of my favorite wrestlers. So like that part, them having a fucking 10-minute match at the end of the Rumble, that was the match of the night for me. Like I'm gonna stick with that and keep saying that. Like that was the best part of the whole fucking night for me.
I
honestly.
think that was I would consider that the best segment between the final two.
Yeah,
like of all
yeah.
Rumbles, without trying to say it's like the best Rumble or like, trying to isolate that moment. I think like in all the Rumbles where it came down to the final two competitors, I think that is the best one that you've gotten out of any of the Rumbles.
Right,
Like,
and I'm glad how they propped up Gunther too. Like the face to face with Brock Lesnar, the shit with Lashley and all these guys. You got to see how big he really is for one, and he ain't fucking taking no shit. Like he can fuck these guys up if he has to. So like that was, and then him being the last two. Like even though everyone knew Cody was gonna win, but like just the fact that he gave people minutes and seconds to pause to think about maybe it's not gonna be that. Like that shit was dope to me. Like, and I think a star was made at the Rumble.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. At this point, it's gonna be everybody singing Gunther's praises, or it's gonna be saying like people saying like Gunther ain't it. But here's the thing: is it's gonna be everybody's talking about him.
Right.
So
if anybody's saying Gunther ain't it, they're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, what could you watch about him and not think that he's not it?
Yeah, it's here's the thing is, what you said, the worst thing that you can feel about a wrestler is apathy, and no one's apathetic about Gunther.
No.
You're either on Team Gunther or you're not.
Right. I think, and this being the like smart wrestlers, smart wrestling fans show, I think that was pretty dope of them to prop him up like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I think moving forward, like I said, we talked about it last night. The last like eight people to come into the Rumble, but the last like 8 people actually in the Rumble, I think that was strategic, and I think that was Triple H telling us these are my guys. These are the ones that you're gonna need to look moving forward this year and everything. And he just slowly cut them down. Ricochet, fucking Seth. You know what I'm saying? Like Dominic to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like all these guys. I think
the future of WWE.
Yeah, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like Theory. Even Finn to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? Like I think he was showing us like these are my core, like my SmackDown 6 or my Raw, whatever the fuck you want. Like I think he showed us that, and it came down to the top 2 guys who will be. Because like I said, if everything goes like it's planned, Cody's gonna take the belts or at least one of the belts. He'll be on Raw. Roman's gonna take time off and probably be gone. So who do you have on SmackDown? Gunther.
Yeah.
Take that Bobby spot that Bobby took for Raw, being that there wasn't no titles or nothing on Raw.
That's
kind of how I see it going.
Yeah, Bobby coming in. I mean, it was really cool to see him eliminate Brock like that. I think that was Brock's. I haven't looked it up yet, but someone brought up the thought is Brock actually may have been in the men's Rumble the shortest amount of time up until I think Corbin, because I want to say Corbin had the shortest amount of time in the Rumble because he got beat up by Brock on the outside, and then he was just brought in the ring to be tossed out. But beforehand, I think Brock was the shortest participant in the whole damn Rumble, which is interesting to think with somebody like Brock.
I just hope we get a real match with them. Like no injuries, no
fuck yeah, dude.
Stupid shit. Like I want to see them have a shit. I wouldn't even mind like an Iron Man match. I want to just see them just go at it at least 30 minutes, like a real smacking the shit out of it. Two big men slapping meat. 30-minute match.
You know what I'd like to see is a submission match between them. Force them to use a lot of their technical prowess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Brock was using that stretch muffler for a little while.
That and the Kimura. He broke
Triple H's that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Kimura.
Yeah, the Kimura. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Damn,
like
you know what?
Was his UFC move when he came back from UFC.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, that was his.
Actually, that would be dope as fuck. Like especially like at Mania, submission match at Mania.
The Kimura versus the fucking Hurt Lock.
Yeah. Oh, that's fire. Good call.
Appreciate it, man. Like I said, and that forces them to wrestle.
Yeah, and because I don't think people understand too how good both of them are.
Can fucking
like
wrestle,
they were both national champions. Like Bobby was in the military national champion, and Brock was the college national champion. Like they are legit like top of the fucking line technical wrestlers and wrestlers, but because they're so big and strong and like ungodly looking, we never really get to see that part of their game. Right, exactly.
The big lumbering hits. Of course, Brock Lesnar was always using his speed a little bit more and then doing all the suplexes, but it's always big move, like show off your strength.
Right.
one of the appeals of Kurt Angle, because Kurt Angle is a big dude, not the biggest, but he's a bigger guy. But watching Kurt Angle fucking stretch you out, man.
Right, exactly.
Watching
and they
him
can do that. Both those dudes can do that.
Yeah,
both those dudes can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see like Brock and fucking Bobby chain wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you can tell too what Bobby has it a little bit too, because that flip he does after he spears people, like that's not an easy thing to do and not break your fucking neck every time.
It's got that front flip spear, dude.
Right.
So you say the men's rumble is better?
Yeah, but not by much. Like I said, I don't want it to sound like I'm shitting on the women's rumble. I just preferred it more because of that last 10 minutes with Cody and Gunther.
Famous sport analyzer Ariel Helwani. He was interviewing Rhea Ripley after the press conference, and he went on record saying that he thought the women's rumble was better. He may have been kissing ass though, because he's interviewing her. So
right, but I mean he's not the only person. There's a lot of people on the interwebs that think that,
and that's good. If you have people disagreeing over which rumble was better, that
you
just
did your
means they were
job.
both fucking good, dude.
Yeah, that means you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. If the women's is getting just as much play and just as much talk as the men's.
Yeah, Rhea spoke on it. She said that they're in the rumbles that she's been in, they've been the ones kicking off the show. So they were like, they'd have they'd be able to go to the men afterwards and be like, follow that. And she said this year it threw her off having to follow the men's rumble. She said like that was a little bit different. But ultimately, yeah, they both threw down. I think the biggest spot though for the night goes to Logan Paul and fucking Ricochet.
By far.
Dude, oh my god.
That was stupid.
Someone, I saw a clip online, so I guess it was not the first time that was done. Believe it or not, it was Kofi and CM Punk did that shit inside of a cell, man. Now, it wasn't as clean. They both collided like half clothesline, half crossbody, and they weren't as high. I mean, Ricochet and Logan Paul, it was the most dynamic. Like, they could not have done that any better. Like,
no. Logan Paul is... Bro, like I don't know what he's doing. Like, bro, why are you not a wrestler full time?
At how quick this dude is. You might as well call him the prodigy, because that's
literally
what he is, dude. He's a fucking wrestling prodigy. There are people who are like Olympic caliber athletes, professional athletes who are just physical specimens within the top 1% of physical specimens on this planet, and they can't do pro wrestling.
Nope.
There's a style to it, and there's a thought process to it. So the fact that this kid comes in, I call him kid even though he's probably only like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, literally. I literally think he's like 31 or 32
now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah, this dude comes in fucking he's crushing it. Every match he outdoes his last one.
Right. And that just goes to show too, like some of his persona is bullshit, and it lets you know that maybe he's been working us and maybe he's been playing heel all this time.
Oh, he's a piece of shit, bro. I still want to boo the fuck out of him.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Heel.
I'm saying like that's just what he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just because you're a piece of shit doesn't mean you don't have a crazy fucking work ethic.
Yeah. Allison says she appreciates he's taking the time to train and learn. Yeah, I mean it shows.
Yeah.
It shows, dude. He's he takes what he does seriously. Like if you say what you want about the Paul brothers, and there's a lot to say about them.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's what you're about to say is exactly what I mean. Like, yes, as people, they are garbage to the highest degree, but they still work their fucking asses off when they care about something.
They're hardworking. They're hardworking.
Yeah. Like, I was gonna say, I totally agree with you. Trash.
Just don't buy no crypto from Logan. All right.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's not buy no crypto from Logan.
Or an energy drink, because apparently he can't sell that either because he just like gives away cases of it to people.
Yeah. What the fuck is that, anyways?
I don't know. I've never seen it anywhere to try it.
Yeah. I saw a clip like on YouTube or something of like Jake was pissed because apparently Jake has a brand. And Logan like blurred out the logo in one of his videos.
Right.
And Jake's like, "What the fuck? I'm over here drinking your drinks on all of my videos, and you blur out like the one time a logo pops up in yours." He started like chucking water bottles at him like Conor McGregor.
Right.
Shit
Like I
was
said, they're
funny.
pieces of shit, but
Yeah.
they're hardworking pieces of shit.
Yeah. What's Logan's ceiling in WWE?
I mean, if he actually wrestles more than like once a year, like I'd say world champ. I mean, he
World
has
champ.
everything. Yeah, I mean, we've had shittier people be world champs.
I mean, he's the shoo-in for a mid-card title at this point.
Yeah,
You throw a mid-card title on him by SummerSlam,
yeah.
you'd make it work.
Like I said, he's just so good. Like I don't even think there really is a ceiling. Like if he actually commits to it longer than, like I said, like a match or two a year, like I don't see why he couldn't be a champ.
What's that? Hold on.
He's stale.
He's stale?
He's stale.
What do you think of Logan Paul, Jess?
I think he's stale. I don't want to be on camera.
She says he's stale.
He's stale. It's like you like him for a minute,
Yo, Pam is looking fucking smoke show us tonight.
like Doritos. He's good for a second, but then it's stale.
She says that he's like, did you hear that?
No, put her on the fucking.
She says that
Get her a
Logan
mic.
Paul's like Doritos. He's good for a moment, but he's going to get old quick.
I can see that too.
I don't know, man. I eat a fucking bag of Doritos in one sitting.
Right. Well, my thing is the ring. He's got it all though. It's the ring work that makes him different than other celebrity wrestlers. Like
Yeah.
he really can go in the fucking ring,
Between
and I
the ropes,
think
he can fucking go.
It's only because
that's what I'm saying. Like I think that separates him.
Yeah.
he's gonna go stale quick. Watch, bet.
You saying bet? You're like 35 years old. Like,
Give a fuck.
I still say
fuck you
bet. What's
saying
that
bet
mean?
for?
I am 34.
I still
We
say
just
bet.
learned about this word like 2 months ago. Come on, don't fucking lie right now.
I'm 34. Thank you. And he is gonna
Then,
be stale.
dude, you're gonna be over here. You're gonna be over here. Watch, he's gonna go stale. No cap. Like,
Give her a fucking mic.
What do they say now? They know they like say more. Say more.
Say more?
Say more.
I don't even know. Say more. I work with fucking kids too, man.
No, say less. It's say less.
Say less.
Say less.
Say less.
Say
Okay,
less.
okay. Say.
I say that all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
Is say less new though?
No, I mean, but still, I mean, for us old fucks, like
Yeah, man.
Say less. Hey,
I say it all the time. Say less. I don't
Allison
say it
says-
out loud. I type it more than anything. Like I
Wait, what's
text it
that?
more than anything. I don't say it a lot. I text it more than anything.
You,
Like say
you
less.
text it. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Out here in the country, they just text 10-4.
Yep.
This word is 10-4.
You old and white. It say less. I work with a bunch of like 18 to 20-year-olds. They all the time be like, say less.
Tell Jess when I launch my show, she's going to have to come on. It's going to be a show where I bitch about life with my girlfriends. There you go. You,
that?
that's Allison.
Oh, hell yeah.
She says, hell
She
yeah.
thought it was
Allison, you
me.
got a guest on the show. Look at that. Jess is going to do Allison's show before she does ours, RN.
What? Ew. He just ripped out his
I can dig with it.
Apparently, Johnny Gargano just wiped his ass with JBL's hat.
Yeah.
Dude, and
get-
they were like, Dexter Loomis, you're not creepy enough. Let's have you actually wield a literal hatchet.
For no
Like,
reason.
what is it, WWE? Stop giving wrestlers weapons you know they can't use.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, bruh.
Like, it's not like we were watching Drew McIntyre with that sword and like, oh, one of these times he's going to cut Baron Corbin in half.
the only thing that was believable was what's his name? Finley with the shillelagh. Other than that,
It's not a baby hatchet. That shit's damn near an axe. You cut a tree down with the size of that fucking thing he's got.
yo, Pam is fucking fire, yo, tonight. I think we're getting her versus Becky.
Yeah.
say less.
What, did you literally just Google say less?
No.
What the fuck, dude? This is weird. This is weird.
We're white.
Anyway, we're white. Anyway,
Have you ever seen that lip reading thing? It was like a Tom Brady edition. It was like in the Super Bowl or like one of
think I
the
have.
playoff games. And he like gives, it's either Josh McDaniels, he gives one of the coaches or whatever a high five. Like, we're white. Gives him a high five.
yeah. No, I think I have seen that shit, man.
It was a bad lip reading. That's what it is.
Yeah, bad lip reading's fucking awesome.
Yes.
That and if you ever if you're a fan of like movies and shit, pitch meeting guy. You heard of that guy?
No, but I'll look it up for sure.
Yeah, dude, pitch meeting guy. It's a dude who he records. Oh no, screenwriter. Yeah, screenwriter guy. So he records himself talking to himself. He portrays a studio executive
Right.
and a writer pitching like a movie that like just came out.
Yeah.
And like satirical, sarcastic talk about like all the flaws and shit. It's humor. It's
Right.
called pitch meeting. Trust me, it's fucking hilarious because
I'll look
it's
it
like
up.
it's almost like a movie review and taking the piss out of a movie, satirically at the same time. It's clever as fuck.
I'm into it. I fuck with movies a lot. And I did send you that song.
I still haven't watched this.
Nice.
Wednesday.
So you got to watch Wednesday?
The pitch meeting.
Oh, you're watching pitch meeting right now. Okay. Anyways, Royal Rumble. So we've gotten through 2 matches, all right, 3 matches. Okay, so the Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss was like a non-match. I think they went 7 minutes. It was just like a regular match.
Right.
You get Uncle Howdy at the end, showing off Alexa's studio.
Yo, I'm going to cut you off, but Pam is fucking going in on Becky. Even brought up that she's married to Seth Rollins.
Nice.
Like, this might be one of the dopest Bailey promos I've ever seen. She is
You refer
going
to her
in.
as Pam.
Oh yeah, I've been calling her Pam since that documentary with Sasha Banks when she was like, I think it was maybe like 24 before WrestleMania, and like the whole time she keeps talking about Pam, saying Pam, and I'm like, who the fuck is Pam?
That's where okay.
And then at the end of it, you realize she's talking about Bailey. Like she's talking about how much she loves Pam. Pam's her best friend. She wouldn't have got through a lot of this stuff without Pam. I'm like, are we ever gonna fucking see Pam? And the whole time she was talking about Bailey.
I got you now. I thought it was like a white girl joke or something.
No, like I said, I didn't know she wasn't white until very recently. So just being honest, I mean, come on, bro. A Latino chick named Pamela.
Considering like the most famous Pam in fiction is Pam from The Office. So like that's what most people's brain jumps to when they hear the word.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, sorry, that's a white name to me.
Pam from Archer, you think is bigger than Pam from
Yeah.
The Office?
They're also white chicks.
Yeah, I mean she's also white. Yeah. Either way, that's 2 Pams, both white.
Right. That's
so you
all
just
I'm
wanna
saying.
argue that like that's the Pam that you think of.
Yeah.
Okay, Jess. I'm real glad I have you in the studio tonight.
I feel like this would land a lot better if she had a fucking mic.
I know.
So she's not allowed to sit in the room unless she's she's got to either be on camera or a mic, hot mic.
I'll leave. Sorry.
No, don't leave. This is gonna be weird just seeing you like.
I can't hear her talking shit. I can't even hear her talking shit about me, bro.
I'm not talking shit about him. I'm agreeing with him. You're.
No, I'm just giving you shit. I wish I could hear your responses though.
I'd pick up my mic and just like hold it, but I've got too much cable. Anyways,
Yo, this segment was fire, bro. I'm sorry. You ain't got there
It's
yet, but it was
okay.
fire.
MVP's doing something out here. Like I said, I'm like a half hour behind you, so.
Oh, I have to see Batista knock at the cabin.
Dude, what do you think this knock at the cabin's gonna be like?
They have the porn couches.
They have the porn couches?
Fire. Casting couch.
Yeah, I get it now. I got it. It's MVP's casting couch. It's gonna be really awkward when I see who he brings out. Okay. It's fucking MVP.
Damn, I keep forgetting Bronson Reed's back in this motherfucker.
Someone refer to this goddamn segment going forward.
Fire. Shout out to Jess for pointing that out, the casting couches.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jess, casting couch. It's weird how you like thought of that so quickly.
He's got the champagne glasses ready.
The champagne
Well, we know what's
too.
in her search history.
I know. I'm about to say, man, we're about to go through your search history, Jess.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
Shit.
Oh, it's him.
His Austin Theory is on the casting couch.
That's dumb.
And this outfit looks like he would be on the casting couch.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
that's silk. Hey. Color looking nice. I don't like glasses though.
Anyways.
Like I said, that's why I think it's mid because like I don't remember 90% of this pay per view. I remember like a couple things. I remember the Ricochet fucking what's his name shit. I remember the Cody and Gunther at the end.
Yeah, poor Kofi though. By the way.
Oh yeah, almost murdered himself. Like, he just needs to get that shit up. He's too old for that shit. Let Ricochet or somebody handle that now.
Yeah, pass the torch to Ricochet.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even necessarily remember that. I had to go back and watch that.
Do you think people will turn in on Cody before Mania? No.
No.
WWE is doing a superb job in how they present Cody, how they're building him. As long as he doesn't try to come out and solve racism again,
Right.
I think we're good, man. I think we're good.
He fucked himself so bad for like bro, you have all these country ass white people love you eating out of the palm of your hand, and you got niggas on your side because you bagged you a bad black chick, bro. Like all you had to do was just shut up and put that little mixed
But
baby
dude,
on TV.
I will speak. Hey, look, as a white person that has dated a black girl before, we feel compelled to talk about it. Like,
Yeah,
just bring it up.
No,
It's
you're
like,
not.
it's
No,
like being
that's
vegan. You just have to bring it up. Even
that's
though
not the
no one
same.
asked.
That's not the same. He's not saying, look at this smoking ass black chick. Why I can't believe she chose me. That's not the same as what he was doing.
No, he's now saying he's like, not only do I have a black chick, I have a black kid too.
That's not what he said either. He said she's gonna be both. Like that's not how it was. Too tone deaf at the time. All the shit we had going on racially, like it was terrible timing and tone deaf.
It was actually really bad timing. Not to mention,
Yeah.
also it followed up with him squashing Anthony Ogogo.
Right. All he had to do was bring that smoking
Anthony
hot
Ogogo.
black wife and the mixed baby out, and that's it. Don't say nothing. Just here's it. Look at this baby, y'all. She's mixed. She's mine. Keep it moving, bro. Say less. That is he is the epitome of say less.
Say less.
Say less, Cody.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Oh man. Did I ever tell you that I had a black son?
Let's hear this story.
No, I'm being legit, man. I'm being legit.
Bullshit.
It's before we met, Jess. It's okay.
With your wife sitting next to you, you're telling me you have a black son.
I got a black son, man.
He doesn't.
No, I slept with this girl, like a one night stand, and then 3 months later, she told me she was not even 3 months, like 2 months later, she told me she was pregnant with my kid, and I grilled her. I was like, "You sure?" And she's like, "Yeah, I didn't sleep with anybody else." Pay in mind, this girl's white, and I
like how this is going
I
already.
was like, "Cool." So me being like the nice guy I am, I was trying to do the right thing and show up and be a presence, even though I didn't want to date her, like be a presence with her and her family. Like, so I came by, I'd visit every couple weeks, see how her pregnancy was going, bring her stuff. And then all the way up to fucking delivery of that baby. And yeah, that baby, I was in the fucking delivery room with that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. I was there, man. I was there the whole fucking time.
Oh.
And here's the fucked up thing. I'd never seen like what a mulatto baby looks like. That was the first time. So like I just thought all babies came out like fucking grayish, you know? And
No, all babies do come out grayish.
no,
But it's after that gray
there was a difference
stage.
in complexion between my kids, like my biological kids, and this kid. Okay,
So he was black.
this kid, fuck, dude. I was clueless. I was in the moment. It was the doctor who fucking dropped the first hint because they were like, "All right, so we ready to sign like the birth certificate?" And the doctor was
No.
like, "Maybe you should take a moment, sir, and go home." Baby,
Sir?
maybe
Sir?
give it a day. You guys, you've had a long day,
What?
bro.
You should send it. You
True
should find
story,
that doctor
man.
and send
True
him a fucking.
story, bro.
That
And,
doctor saved you 18 years, bro.
fuck, dude, 18 years, because
Sir,
They,
sir, winking at you, sir.
I left,
Oh,
and
God.
and they it was the girl and the family, they went home like a day later, and we're like, let's meet up like next weekend. And so like when next weekend came around and I was like, yo, what's going on? I haven't heard from you all week. They were like, hey bro, like that ain't
your baby.
And I was like, are you serious? They're like, yeah. And I was like, oh fuck it, thank God. Because I wanted nothing to do with her and that family. Like I was trying to do the right thing, bro. And I don't like to talk down about people, but I did not want to be associated with that fucking family. Not for a second.
Since we're in the circle of trust, I had a similar situation, and the little fucker is still running around with my last name, and he's not my child.
No
and I didn't sign anything.
Way.
Oh yeah, people call me all the time, like, is he related to you? I'm like, no, he just has my last name because his drug addict mother won't change it.
Oh fuck, dude.
Same thing. Took care of her for my family. Took care of her through everything. Then here's the worst part. We up to a year before I finally got, and this is how dumb she was. I would have never got a blood test or anything if she had she wouldn't let me see the kid. Like she let my mom get him for like a couple hours, but she wouldn't let me have anything to do with it, calling me a piece of shit, saying I'm not a dad and all this other stuff. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I got to go do this, do what I got to do. So like when I was signing up to like sign myself up for child support so I can get visitation, it was like, you ever thought about getting a blood test? I was like, absolutely. So got a fucking blood test like a year later, and then the bitch wouldn't come pick the baby up from my mom's house when my mom read me the results with the baby sitting on her lap, and she didn't come for 3 days to pick that baby up that wasn't ours.
Oh, dude, she fucking probably just was like, "You're not the dad." Like, well, this is behind us already.
Like she would not come pick that baby up. I'm like, bro, like that ain't our kid. Come get your kid from my mom's house, bro.
Damn, man.
And he still has my last name, and he is a big piece of shit.
That's fucked up. That's gonna be a weird conversation. How old is the kid?
13.
13. Shit. So he already.
Oh, I told him. I ended up having to coach him, and I sat him right in front of his.
You fucking coached.
Yes, and everybody fucking like we got the same fucking last name. Like my last name's not common.
No.
Those fucking trash people told him I was his uncle. I was like, I'm not related to you in any fucking way. I got a blood test and DNA to prove it. Your grandmother just doesn't want you to be your real dad. She doesn't want you to have anything with them because they're trash too. I'm not related to you. You're not my kid. You are not my niece or nephew. Nothing. Like,
did they
bro,
try
we
to
aren't
tell him
related.
That he was?
Yeah, they tell him I'm his uncle.
For real.
That's what they told him his whole life, that I was his uncle.
God damn, man.
Yeah, I didn't even know that part until I had to coach him. I'm like, bro, like this is the worst situation ever because you guys are trash.
This is like,
and I looked into a lawyer and everything.
Than wrestling.
Bro, I looked into like lawyers and shit. Like you can literally name in the state of Ohio, you can name your kid whatever you want to name as the mother, because fathers have no right. So you can literally, and I couldn't even like fight it with like a lawyer to get his name changed or anything. Like the mom has to decide to change it. He has my last name.
Send him like a cease and desist.
I did. I sent all of that, bro. Swear to God, I got a lawyer and everything, tried to sue him and everything. There's nothing I could do.
Yo,
I had the cocksuckers running around my last name.
I had a chick name her kid out of what's the word? She was doing it out of spite. Like, my buddy Tony dated this girl for a while, and they were a terrible couple. Like
toxic as fuck.
Yeah, bro. I blame the chick more than him because the chick was notoriously just like a fucking real hard ass, man. Like, and but anyways, her and Tony date. She gets pregnant. If memory serves me correct, she's more than halfway through her pregnancy. They break up. She starts dating this guy, Charlie, and they dated, I think, for only about a month or so before that kid was born. And after knowing each other for less than 2 months, RN, she named the kid Charlie. She named
and his dude's kid and his Tony's kid for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Tony has custody of him. Tony's got custody of him. Yeah, dude. No, they broke up, and she being like spiteful and everything, she starts dating this dude for less than 2 months. Like, just met this fucking guy, and then named the kid after him. And then, of course, they fucking break up, like, shortly afterwards because it was like also toxic
Tony.
as fuck. And Tony's got the kid now, and I mean, obviously Tony loves him. You know what I mean? don't even think twice.
Does Tony know he could have changed the kid's fucking name? Like it only costs like $125 to change the name.
No, man, that's little Charlie. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, it was fucking.
God,
I remember that was the tea back in the day. Like that. Oh
is
my
the
god!
dirty,
like in my early 20s,
like,
that was like the funnest fucking thing to talk about. Like to
I think that's worse than blaming a baby on a dude that it ain't their baby.
Yeah, no.
I think that's worse.
You like she named her kid after you, hoping to bait
It was,
you.
yeah,
She
hoping it
named,
would be mine.
She named this kid just to like send a middle finger to the dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's worse than telling a guy it's his kid and it's not. I think naming a dude's baby after another dude is the word. That's the grimiest shit I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, because you know, part as fucked up as it is, that chick who named her kid after you is trying to do something for the kid.
Right.
Trying to put a good father figure in there. This chick, it has nothing to do with the kid. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the grimiest shit I've ever heard. Like, I'd take my situation over that situation any fucking day. Like, legit. Like, I'm not even being funny. Like, I would literally, like, bro, like, and he has custody of him, like, full.
Yeah, man. He's raised that kid almost his whole life.
He's
had custody
damn.
of this kid. Fuck, probably 10 plus years. Maybe more.
That is the dirtiest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, man. It's the fucking.
And women, and they doubt that Eve took that apple. Come on, man. They've been doing this to us since the dawn of time.
It ain't a episode of the Rewind without some women hating here. No, I'm just.
Hey. You should probably watch. You can't say anything. Let me do this talk, because you're gonna get busted upside the head.
Nah, man. Jess.
You look like you're scared. Blink once if you're okay. Why are you leaning?
Jess has a horrible coordination. Trust me, she'd fucking miss. Even with me sitting here.
Swing and fucking hit the wall and break like four bones in her hand.
Knock all your pictures off the wall.
Allison says a former friend got pregnant by an ex and told him she was going to get rid of it. She didn't. And this dude has no idea that he has a son, and the kid's like 12 now. Oh, that's fuck. That's going to be rough whenever that comes around. Some women are grimy. I agree. First time chat. Sad little Casey says, not to hate on my own gender, but all of us have a little bit of evil in us. I think that's people in general. Just women have a certain type of evil, man.
Yeah, women's evil is a little bit different.
Like women know how to exploit fucking insecurities in a man like nothing else. That's why whenever you hear like people joke about how like women and men argue, is women don't even care about what you're arguing about. They're gonna bring up shit that happened in your fucking childhood, man.
Literally, that's why your dad left you.
Yelling,
like, oh, god damn.
You're like, I'm tired of you leaving this mess over here by the TV, and she's like, well, yeah, you're a piece of shit, and that's why your dad left when you were 12.
Right?
Like, why the fuck would you go there?
But that wasn't my fault. He left us.
You don't even care about the mess by the fucking TV anymore, man. You just fucking hurt.
Damn, all of this over some dishes?
Fucking blindsided, man. Women know how to get to you, dude.
Oh, that sucks.
That dick whip? What the fuck are you trying to say over here? You put that shit like on a milkshake? Let me just top that off with some dick whip. What the fuck are you talking about, Jess?
Well, that fucking sucks. It went to overtime and
Our
cost
minds
me all
are
this fucking
playing
money.
chess. We plan out our evil. You just have like a backup. You probably sit down on your day off from work and you just come up with like 10 things that you can just pull out in any given argument to fucking just haymaker a man.
I don't even have to think about it. There.
Just comes to you
It just comes.
like a natural born athlete. It's just instinctual.
I got that shit on replay.
Time slows down. I'm gonna hit him good right now.
Not time slows down. Fucking hit him with the Matrix shit.
Yeah, so the Royal Rumble was mid as fuck, right?
Yeah, definitely mid as fuck. All right. We got nothing.
So mid. I thought it was good. What do you think? So it broke. We'll talk about a little bit more wrestling and get out of here. You know, we're almost an hour and a half in.
Yeah, I just looked at the time and was like, yeah, we got nothing.
No, I've been having a blast. This is fucking great.
No, I'm talking about nothing as far as wrestling goes.
Yeah, no. Dude, this is a wrestling podcast. I swear to God.
We promise
here
you,
For
this is a
our
wrestling
dynamic
podcast.
opinions on professional wrestling.
Look at the posters on his wall. This really is a wrestling
It
podcast.
is.
We promise.
No, I swear to God. And that, like, that's our excuse to meet up and just shoot the shit like once a week.
Yep.
So doing the Elimination Chamber, they're going to do the U.S. title, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was announced. And then they're doing, like, the qualifying matches.
Yep. There's one on now. It's Dolph versus Bronson Reed.
You said Reed against Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah.
The fuck are they going to do with Dolph Ziggler, man?
I don't know. I forgot Bronson Reed was in this motherfucker for real.
Yeah, Bronson
forgot
Reed
he
showed
was
up for
on
like
Raw.
a week with The Miz. Miz was like, here he is, everybody. And fucking just go.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like I remember like Miz him coming out helping Miz and then haven't seen him since.
Yeah. Jay says, do you think people will turn on Sammy? Fuck no, dude. Him and Cody are going to be the biggest baby faces on their respected brands. Cody will be the biggest baby face on Raw. Sammy will be the biggest baby face on SmackDown.
Yep.
Yeah. No, dude. Sammy, this is about as close as we've gotten to like the grassroots movement for Daniel Bryan back around WrestleMania 30, like the Yes movement. And the shit we got going on with Sami Zayn. I would say this, and then, you know, I'd say Kofi Mania, but that only, if you think about it, Kofi Mania was only a couple months. And then
It was Elimination Chamber, wasn't it?
it started at the Elimination Chamber whenever Mustafa Ali got taken out due to injury. Got his fucking head stomped on by Randy Orton, I think. Kofi had that run to Mania. And then, you know, they didn't do shit with him for the following, like, half a year. Sammy has been built up for a year now, like, fucking with this shit, and is just peaking. So I would say this is like the closer to like the Daniel Bryan shit,
Right.
than Kofi.
It's still grassroots and it's organic, and that's the best part about it.
Yeah, dude. It's just I am so intrigued with what they're gonna do when they're in Montreal for the Elimination Chamber.
Right.
That crowd is gonna be fucking nuclear, bro. That's gonna be one of the most crazy goddamn crowds when Sami Zayn is out there. That we've seen in years, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something special.
I'm hyped for it. Like I said, if that's what we really get, if we really do get Sammy versus Roman, that's all I want. That has to be the end for all of this.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the end of the storyline, but I mean, that has to be the part of this to make this all worth it.
Yeah. Allison says, come back, Jess. I think, Allison, I'm pretty sure she's either going pee or grabbing some more wine. Maybe both. Fucking Rick Boogs. Look at him.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting you're behind me.
Rick Boogs is a good-looking man.
He's all right.
He is. He's a big, cuddly guy.
I just want to see him not be an idiot.
Just not be like like a buffoon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a little bit. To see if, like, what he has.
Yeah. Because the air guitar, like air drumming, yeah, this is kind of weird, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it gives him a character, but
my thing is the motherfucker can play a real guitar. So, like, just let him come out with the real guitar.
yeah, maybe you have to. I don't know. He seems like he should have a tag team partner.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
he
he
did a shit with Nakamura, but Nakamura's clearly like above it.
Oh, Oscar is fully into that gimmick.
Dude, Montreal's gonna fucking lose their shit for Sammy.
Oscar looks like, I don't know if you guys know anything about Real Housewives, but Oscar right here looks like Japanese Ramona Singer from Real Housewives of New York.
You'll have to give me that reference again here in a minute whenever Jess gets in here.
All right. What? I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Reference.
Yeah, she does. She
I'll
looks
get her
like
on
Ramona.
cam for a second. I promise. I'll block her way, her path to her seat. We'll get her on cam, and then you can give me the reference, and then Allison will let us know if she sees it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that's how he got injured.
Fucking, I brought my buddy John over who watches wrestling with me, like, for, like, WrestleMania and stuff. And, like, that's it. So he's got, like, no knowledge of pro wrestling. He got the biggest kick out of fucking Otis.
I mean, that is something to see his big ass doing the worm. Yo, Rick Boogs just literally squashed The Miz, bro.
Yeah, he did. The greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. I go on record saying that. Miz is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And squash it. They're holding out, man. They're gonna give him. They'll give him another run with that belt before he retires. If you guys don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, I just can't get over the stat that the Miz has the most combined days with the IC belt. If he has like 25 or 27 more days, he'll have held that IC title longer than anybody else in WWE history combined. Like all their reigns. I mean, all their reigns combined. Excuse me.
Miz is dope.
Yeah, Miz is fucking awesome, dude. I love him. One of my favorite things to do drinking was just watch Miz and Mrs. I love
Right?
that show, dude. With, like, the buzz on. Oh, I fucking loved it. I thought it was the goofiest shit.
Rick Boogs is a fucking idiot.
Ask RN how he feels about Potomac.
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 Them bitches are spicy. I love it. I got to catch up. I'm a little bit far back. I'm like right at the episode where they played a voicemail or whatever of Candace dissing everybody and shit that Robin played. I'm like right on that episode. Like I'm way far back, but yeah, I fucks with Potomac.
Potomac. Do you know what Potomac is, Jess? No? What about Real Housewives?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so RN. RN says you look like what was the reference again?
No, not her. Oscar, motherfucker.
Oscar looks like
Ramona from Real Housewives of New York.
Ramona from the Real Housewives of New York. Yeah, I guess she thought it was hilarious.
I know my shit.
I love. You know what's the weirdest thing about RN with you is like, this is gonna sound so bad when I say it out loud. I think I get along with you so easily because you have so much in common with my wife.
All right, I'll take it.
Like, you guys watch the same TV. Like, you do. You watch the same fucking TV, man.
Well, I mean, that's from my ex. Like, she got me hooked on it, and really, like, all those shows are like wrestling without the ring. Like, all they do is cut promos on each other and like talk shit about each other. You get backstage segments. Instead of backstage segments, you get them like at the pool or the bar or whatever. Like, it's literally the same shit without a wrestling ring. So that's kind of how she hooked me into it.
That's fucking dope. I was like, you know what? What? Just have this natural chemistry with RN. And it's like, oh yeah, it's because every other fucking TV reference he drops, Jess fucking gets it 100% all the time. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Jess.
Yeah. All right, man. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I think that's good. Quick note, man. Just to toot my own horn. By the time this goes out, Thursday I'm gonna be a year sober.
Hell yeah.
I'm stoked for that milestone. I won't be a bummer this time like I was on Wrestling with the Truth, getting like all introspective and fucking deep and shit. But it's a milestone I'm proud of. I never thought I'd see the day I was sober for a whole year straight. I'm really happy with myself. Wasn't easy. Dealing with addiction and mental health issues is never easy. RN and I always implore you guys, if you're having trouble out there, please reach out. There's cool people going through the fight just like you guys are. Reaching out and talking about it is such a helpful step. I hope you guys can make that decision if you're having these issues.
Yeah, the way he says, I'm not too far behind him. Fucking enjoying it. Like, it's been a hard journey and it is like work, but it's worth it in the long run. So, like he said, definitely reach out to us. Mental health issues, sobriety issues, or just Just anything as far as mental health
Maybe
goes,
you're
like
having
just
trouble
reach out to
putting
us.
a puzzle together with your kids. I don't fucking know. Just reach
No,
out.
yeah, we got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I was gonna call it for tonight, dude. How's Route 4 Kennels doing?
Good. I got selling a puppy tomorrow in between all the shit with MJB. Got a couple litters about to drop here within the next month. So like we'll be busy. This spring is gonna be a busy fucking time for us.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. So, who runs that business, anyways?
My brother handles the like shit and dogs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I handle the actual like stuff, the marketing, the logos and shit, dealing with the actual customers, the money part and everything. Like I handle that part.
Okay, so he's handling the inventory, and you're
Right.
doing the networking and selling.
Yeah, because he's a fucking idiot. He cannot be trusted to talk to people in public.
Yeah, I know a couple people like that, man.
Right.
Where can if someone's thinking about getting a dog, where can they find you?
Route 4 Kennel on IG, Route 4 Kennel on Facebook. You can message my normal IG. I talk a lot of dog shit on there too. ARA8984. Twitter. I mean, you can get me on Mr. 8984. But yeah, Route 4 Kennel on IG is like that's where the bulk of my dog business is handled.
Hey, Allison just threw out a cool offer. She says she'll help make you a website.
Yeah, I just messaged her. It's like, do we still get favors even though they're not under the.
Yeah, man. Hey, look at that.
Check your inbox, woman.
Check your inbox, Allison. We'll make something happen. We'll get you an official website for that. Okay. All right, cool, man. Hey, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, we will be back next Tuesday. So that's going to be Tuesday the 7th, a week from tomorrow.
Yep.
Is when we're going to start shooting our show. So around Tuesday, 9 o'clock. I guess that means we probably won't see Jess again for a while because Jess is fucking working.
Yep.
We'll do something. Jay redeemed and contributed to Colt's Totem. Oh, fuck. I have a cult. I forgot about that shit. Like, you can contribute to my cult on Twitch. This is a game, Cult of Lamb. You can link it up with Twitch. And I didn't realize that you can contribute to that damn thing even if you're not playing the game. Okay. Anyways. Tuesdays, 9 o'clock, twitch.tv/SmackedRaw. Until next time, you guys, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
See y'all next week.
Hitman Hart, the best there is, best there was, and the best there ever will be. And you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
Just those off the cuff ones,
I have a black sun already.
bro. I know. That shit was hilarious, bro. I just thought of like me, myself, and Iran.
Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, the best there is, best there was, and the best there ever will be. And you're listening to the
Raw too, by the way.
Carmella?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I love me some Carmella. Oh, that Bailey promo's coming up now.
Watch that shit right now.
I'm going to pause it.
Yeah, pause it and watch it, and I'm telling you, like she went in on her.
Yeah. By the way, I left it live to linger just a little bit, just because Allison and JJ, I didn't give them like proper love as we were signing off. Allison, JJ, sad little Casey, we're fucking chatting up the whole time. It just turns out apparently if we just talk about women, we'll get women viewers. All right, that's gonna be our demographic. Housewives, fucking married women. And then Will was in here too. You guys, thank you for fucking hanging out with us tonight.
We appreciate you guys for sure.
It was a fun show. Tonight was a lot of fun.
Oh, it's Cody.
It's gonna take.
All right, let's get out of here so I can watch Cody. Fuck you.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
I'm messaging it. Listen to that song I sent you. I sent it in just our chat with us.
I'll listen to the song, man.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.